What up, everybody? It's your boy Asia, and I'm back. We're well over 24 hours since the Steelers got their second win of the season at home, a big one against the Denver Broncos, who were 3-1 coming into the game. Steelers moved to 2-3 on the season, snapping a three-game skid, a much-needed victory, big time, as they have been getting roasted and torched these last few weeks. We needed this win. Big Ben throws two touchdowns. Najee gets his first 100-yard game as a Pittsburgh Steeler, looking really, really good. I really love what I've seen from the offensive line. Looked like they came together and looked like they're a lot better in this game. It was the fact of the balance. Them trying to run the ball, keep Big Ben's attempts under 30, which they were able to do that. And that's what we're going to have to do moving forward with this offense. It's the only way we're going to win. Now, been on Big Ben's case for the last 2 years. He needs to be gone, needs to be done, and I'm still sticking to that. But right now, as we stand, we got to roll what we got right now. Like I said, if the running game can keep going at that, well, we can win some games right here. And the Denver game before last week looked tough. They won that one. Now coming up, they got the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Football this week coming up, and Russell Wilson will be out, so they're catching a major break before they go to Cleveland. So you have to take advantage of these opportunities. As we all know, football takes a little luck to win, and sometimes you catch some breaks. So do not blow this opportunity. But first and foremost, they had to take care of business in this game, and they did. Like I said, Najee went over 100 yards, was looking real well, running well. Shout out to the offensive line. Chuma Corford played way better. Dan Moore's getting better. Kendrick Green's playing better. They played with some nastiness. This was a Denver defense who was playing pretty well coming up into this season. They only gave a total of 49 points total. Coming into this game, they were averaging, I think, a little under 13 points a game, but we came out, scored 27, held them to 19. I would like to see Big Ben not make some of these mistakes that he made. Still slow as dirt. He threw two passes that should have been picked. Denver didn't take advantage of those, but hey, sometimes this is the way the cookie crumbles, and they took advantage of it. Throwing the ball on the Claypool was big. Deontay Johnson opened the game for 50 yards like we did against Green Bay. Continue to attack the right sideline. Single coverage. Now, I know there's not going to be any double teams, but because you still got Claypool on the other side. Now, we'll say some injury news. Juju is done for the season. A shoulder injury will sideline him for the rest of the season. Said reportedly he's supposed to be getting surgery. I don't know the details of it. I'm thinking they're saying it's a dislocated shoulder. Who knows? So it must have been severe. Kareem Jackson lit him up, stood over him. I didn't like that, but hey. Juju's a tough guy, so I know if he's getting surgery, it's pretty bad. Now, James Washington has to step up for this team. With that being said, you still need to get more production from Pat Freiermuth. Need to get him more involved. Eric Ebron's still got to get him some touches. We just signed Anthony Miller to the active roster, so he's going to be in the practice squad. And my guess is soon he'll be up. Former second-round pick of the Chicago Bears. Was traded, and he was on Houston. Now, Jacksonville was supposed to pick him up, but they didn't. So we got to make sure we stay pretty healthy at that side of the ball. Devin Bush went out again with a groin injury. Don't know how serious it is, but this year has been just a year of groin injuries. I don't know what's going on in this Pittsburgh locker room, but they cannot seem to stay away from these groin injuries. Stephon Tuitt finally practiced last week. That's a good sign. Hopefully we can get him back soon. We need him. We need him big time. Cam Hayward cannot play every snap, like I continue to say. TJ Watt was crucial in this game, looking healthy, looking good to go. Alex Highsmith looked pretty good. Defense got after it. James Pierre, shout out to him for getting his first pick of the year. I loved it. I love what I've seen from this team defensively. Minka led the guys, 9 total tackles. This team just played hard. They did what they needed to do. They had a hard practice work week, showed what they need to do, and came and got the win. Big Ben with 2 touchdowns. Like I said, spreading it out. I didn't like what I seen in the fourth quarter. We almost let them come back and win. Goal line stand. James Pierre got the interception on Teddy Bridgewater. Now I didn't think he was going to play, but he got cleared the day before. Played. We needed it, and we showed out against a decent quarterback. So like I said, now it is on to the Seattle Seahawks at home on a big primetime stage on Sunday Night Football. Now their defense is bad. Really, really bad. One of the top 3 worst, along with Kansas City as well. So take advantage of these opportunities. This is all about opportunities, and this team will never quit, especially under Mike Tomlin. They haven't played well these last few weeks, but like Minka said before the week of practice, there was no panic in this team. But it's 1 week, like I said, they took care of business, beat a really good Denver team. I know Denver was out Jerry Jeudy. Cortland Sutton balled out, though. He had one night, a hell of a game against against James Pierre. So got to clean that up a little bit. Got to clean some of these stuff up. Mike T got the guys back, refocused. Want to see some of these injuries, what the injury report looking like, but I'm happy. 2-3, really good too. Cleveland lost at the Chargers. Baltimore is about to play tonight, Monday Night Football at home against Indianapolis Colts, and Cincinnati blew it against Green Bay Packers, missing field after field goal in that game. So it's still things looking alright. Still got a chance to compete for a playoff spot. Still a long season to go. We still got a whole 12 more games left. The season's starting to shape out, so we're getting there. But I'm excited, Steeler Nation. We got this victory. It was a much needed victory, especially after somber move in Pittsburgh and all Steeler Nation around the country and around the world. I'm excited they got this win. And you know what I always say? Here we go. And like I always say, chase them dreams. Don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.